I'm interviewing Andrew Agnew from Jardine, Lloyd, Thompson. Andrew, tell us about your company.
Jardine, Lloyd, Thompson is an international company based in London with operations in Canada, Latin America, throughout Asia, and Australia and New Zealand. The company for which I'm responsible, which is Jardine, Lloyd, Thompson Limited, is our sort of traditional London specialty broker, if you like. We've got about 800 people based in London. We've probably got revenues of something like £150 million, and we are a specialist. We're not a generalist. We are a specialist, and our specialist businesses are principally construction, marine, energy, financial risks, so that would be credit and political risks, and D&O and E&O, and pharmaceuticals, life science business, and telecoms and transit. Those are our principal areas of specialisation.
So I want to ask you about the energy market. What's the state of the market for insurance for energy companies in London right now?
Well, I think at the moment, it was at least till last week. I mean, it was a buyer's market in the way perhaps that it wasn't a couple of years ago. Things are getting easier, and as a general comment, rates are reducing without any shadow of a doubt, in particular in those areas which aren't exposed to natural catastrophe.
So in talking about last week, you must be referring to the explosion of that big rig in the Gulf of Mexico.
Rig, indeed, that was working for BP.
Tell us about that, and what's the impact of that disaster on the insurance marketplace?
Well, it's a good question, and it's yet to make itself plain. But it's at the moment it's speculated that the loss is going to be in excess of $1 billion. And there will be a significant amount of that, which will depend on just how widespread and how serious the pollution is. And at the moment, that is looking as if it is getting more widespread and more serious. So exactly where that loss will end up quantum-wise remains to be seen. Inevitably, what is happening is that underwriters are taking that as an excuse to try and turn the market, if you will, and to sort of say, there you are, we are running on pretty thin margins, and it only takes one significant loss such as that to really have a material impact. And furthermore, they would go on to say that that doesn't even take account of the upcoming windstorm season in the Gulf of Mexico, and it remains to be seen what that will do. But they're pretty jumpy right now, and they will be a lot less accommodating, I think, right now than perhaps they were 2 weeks ago. How it all feeds itself out, that's the real pointed issue right now.
Great. Thanks, Andrew.